This is Justin Germino from DragonBlogger.com, and I'm here unboxing the Havit MS924GT mouse. This is a wireless 2.4 GHz mouse, and I was interested in it because it was a medium-sized mouse, not too small, not too large, good wireless mouse size option, and it had two little arrow buttons that were on the left and right index finger, and they look like they indicate scrolling left and right buttons. I go through a lot of Excel presentations and have to scroll constantly left and right, not just up and down, so I was curious to know if those buttons would help me navigate Excel spreadsheets a little bit faster. So I'm going to unbox it, tell you what I think, and see if you agree with me. Alright, let's start unboxing the mouse. Obviously there's not much just seeing inside the box, you just got the mouse. Probably has a little wireless control in there. I'm not very gentle when I unbox things. Just tear them right open. Package up real nicely. Mouse is very, very light feel to it, has almost no weight at all. It's a very light feeling mouse. You got the rather larger scroll wheel, and you can feel it clicking in resistance after each little bit of scrolling. You've got a little bit of a DPI setting button here, which I'll see what how much DPI option it has. On-off switch over here, a little tiny on-off switch. You can turn on. See if it comes with a battery. Does not come with batteries. Needs two AAA batteries. And then you got the index finger button here and the right mouse finger, and you got your two side buttons here, which are interesting. They're interestingly placed. Wonder how it's going to feel to use them naturally. The scroll wheel is also a button, but does not rock back and forth. So let me go get some AAA batteries, and I'll go ahead and test this thing. So now that I got some AAA batteries in there, which I had to steal from a remote because I didn't have any spare AAA batteries, I note that that's one feature that it doesn't have. It doesn't come with generic stock AAA batteries, which would have been a nice touch, honestly. You could see that the little receiver, the USB receiver, is tucked into the bottom of the mouse here. So that's a good place to, tuck it in and hide it and put it back when you don't want it or when you're traveling. So I found that tucked in here. Easy to access, easy to remove. And I'm going to go ahead and put the mouse back together. Oh, actually, you don't even have to take the case off. It's just to the bottom, so you don't even need to have the battery case open to get to the receiver. It's just there at the bottom, and it doesn't fall out on its own either. All right, so let's go ahead and plug the receiver in, and I'll tell you what I think about the mouse. All right, so I'm using the mouse on another computer, just testing it out right now. Testing it on a mouse pad. It has a really nice, smooth. Very, very fast scroll speed by default. Pressing the DPI button and get some variation there. The mouse goes, it says 1000 and 1600 DPI. You get a little bit of variation there. The clicking, the buttons, left click, right click, they have a solid click to them. I can hear that. I can click them further down with ease, or I can click them up at the higher points of the mouse. So however you hold your fingers on the mouse buttons, it seems to feel pretty good. I'm going to test out some side scrolling. The button by default doesn't scroll. They must have to customize them. Let's see here. So by default, the right button and the left button don't seem to do side scrolling. You must have to customize them to make them scroll left and right. So there must be customizable buttons rather than being scroll buttons like I thought with the arrows on them. The scroll wheel, though, is really fast and really tight. Feels nice. Okay, so I did more testing of this left and right button that's on the left and right of the regular button. And these arrow buttons actually are forward and back buttons for your browser, and they work natively. So if you go through a whole bunch of pages, you can click this button right here, and you'll go back to previous pages of the browser. And then if you click this button here, you'll go forward again. They don't work by default in, like, say, a scroll setting, like in an Excel spreadsheet. They won't scroll left and right and act as a horizontal scroll bar. There's no software that I could find, and Windows regular mouse doesn't seem to let you customize the button either. So these buttons primarily are only for going back and forward in a browser, acting as your back and forward button in a browser. But other than that, I would have liked them to act as a horizontal scroll bar in the case where you had a horizontal scroll bar up here. But other than that, the mouse is light. The mouse feels nice in the hand. I enjoyed using it, and this will be my new laptop mouse for the next couple of weeks. Thank you for watching.